Vonnegut is such an important part of the culture of Indianapolis. It's the fabric of our city. He's a literary legend, and not many cities across the country can hold claim to such a literary legend like Vonnegut.
With a name like Vonnegut that's so far and wide recognized as just like a man for the people, a man of the people, it's just an incredibly important thing to have for a city. And just having the Vonnegut Museum and Library for me just makes me proud of being in Indianapolis and being able to tell my students that this place exists.
When I've traveled, I've gone to the small museums and homes of the people that are the local hometown heroes. Places like House of the Singing Winds, which is T.C. Steele's studio in Belmont, or Elvis's Graceland. These small museums keep the talent of the local hometown heroes vital, and they also help their cities. I think that Vonnegut is a local hometown hero who has something to say, and that's why this museum is worth keeping.
Kurt Vonnegut wrote about issues of the day. The stories that he told still live on. It's important that our young people know that there was someone out there that was always going to be a voice. And so to know his legacy and understand his passion for what is right in the world is something that needs to continue to be experienced and celebrated.
Hi, I'm Julia Whitehead. I am the founder and CEO of the Kurt Vonnegut Museum and Library. We would like to acquire this building for our permanent home for the Kurt Vonnegut Museum and Library. There is space for our brand new Slaughterhouse 5 exhibition, which we plan to unveil in November, our new Freedom of Expression exhibition, which will be opened as part of the grand opening. One thing I love about this space is it remains our community gathering space to host 100 people in our audience, to hear writers speaking, artists presenting their work, musicians, comedians, all of the things that we do that capture an audience. We can do it in this space for more people.
On behalf of Visit Indy, we bring journalists into the city all the time to explore Indianapolis as a destination. Many people know Indianapolis for our sports scene, but they come here and they explore and learn about our culture, and Vonnegut is such a huge part of that. I mean, you can walk around Indianapolis and you're gonna see a 2-story mural of Vonnegut in one of our premier cultural districts. You're gonna go eat at one of our best restaurants in the city, and the name of the restaurant is titled after a Vonnegut novel. And then being able to step inside a museum and take in all of this life and the works of Vonnegut is so important and such a part of the fabric and the culture of Indianapolis.
Having Bluebeard in this building gives us an opportunity to reach an audience we might not normally reach. It gives our visitors a chance to have a more complete visitor experience when they come to our museum and library.
Being a part of the Kurt Vonnegut Memorial Library and being able to provide a cafe for people to enjoy in Indianapolis as an Indianapolis original is important, because we have a culture here, a very rich culture here, and I would like to at least be part of the history behind the culture that we have by associating with the Kurt Vonnegut Memorial Library.
The importance of having a lasting tribute and a lasting legacy of Kurt Vonnegut in this city is extremely important. You know, I mean, look at any list of great authors, and he's always right up there. If his hometown can't recognize and remember all the great things that he did and all of his great work, then who will? And so I think it's imperative upon us to do it, and for the community to come together around this museum and library, and again, make it a lasting legacy of Kurt Vonnegut's work in Indianapolis and throughout the world.
To do everything we need to do this year, we need to raise $3 million during this year, but it's especially important for us to raise $1.5 million before the end of May. This will allow us to acquire the building and begin the build out, allowing us to open to the public later this summer.
The Vonnegut Museum does an incredible job of programming activities throughout the entire year so that Vonnegut fans and new fans can explore what Vonnegut meant to Indianapolis. And we know that people from around the world are avid Vonnegut fans, and these fans will get on a plane and come from the opposite side of the globe into the city to explore the Vonnegut culture in in Indianapolis, so enhancing our tourism product in the city. We're honored to call Vonnegut a Hoosier.